Hey guys, this is Mineycrafted, and today I have a little episode of a Gamebattles 1v1 Search and Destroy on Wasteland against a guy who was 2-0, I believe. His name was like Coho New York, something like that. But yeah, this is a singles game, and I'm gonna go ahead and go through what I did to win this. And this is a dispute, by the way, so I just decided to commentate over it. The first thing I always do on offense, the very first offense, I usually just go ahead and take the bomb with the UMP and rush right up to A. But as you can see, this time it didn't work out that well. What I expected to happen was I didn't expect him to shoot that fast. I expected I could get behind the bomb and throw a nade over and probably blow him up. But he reacted fast enough and blew me up. So yeah. And defense, I'm just gonna say now, I get a little campy, but it's defense, you know, you gotta watch those bombs. So what I do here, I always take a thermal sniper and I look down that path, and I go ahead and jump once or twice because on Wasteland, most of the time if someone's rushing, you can get there before they can, and you can see if they're going for that quick A plant. But since I didn't see him, I go ahead and go with the fact that he's not going to go to A, and I just watch B because I expect him to go there. And this right here is a pretty good spot. Usually people don't check here, but every now and then someone does. And he goes ahead and runs right through there. I just pick him off quickly for the 1-1 tie. So, a little bit about myself. I am 14 years old. I go to school in Texas, Dallas, Texas. I'm not going to be too specific because I don't want people looking for me. Not that anyone's really going to watch this video. But, yeah. So, second offense, I decided to take it a little bit slow. Usually good teams like to rush up the map, so I just kind of sit tight for a minute because I expect for him to rush up the map and maybe I could get a quick kill of him trying to flank me. But, yeah. So I'm using right now ACR with a red dot sight with Marathon Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. Simtex and Stuns with no camo. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about camos. On most maps, they have like a general color. For instance, Wasteland, it's green, or Favela, it's grassy, or Rust, it's like a dark color. If you can kind of match your gun camo, I've actually played a game where I've blended into the wall because my gun was blended in with it. It looked almost the same. So yeah, so right here I'm using the no camo, and in my opinion it blends the best with the grass, so I can lay down in my little camp corners. But yeah, so right here I slowly move in through junkyard, and I don't see him at A and I don't see him behind me. The reason I'm looking behind me is because I'm taking a little slow and I'm actually expecting him to come behind me. So I just look back every now and then, make sure he's not going in that flank. And right here, usually when I do this, if I get shot, it'll be a guy who's right behind the bunker, or the whatever you want to call that underground thing where I'm aiming right there. Usually you'll see a guy camping on top of the hill or inside the bunker, so I go ahead and try not to get too close to that and keep my head low, as you saw earlier. But one thing I want to stress the most is when you're going to a bomb site, it's probably best to take a little look around. I used to just run up and plant and then run and find a good spot, but I just decided to take a look around today this match, because I was getting a little lazy. But I plant on this side of the bomb simply because I'm going to be running in a direction where I can easily grenade it or check it without getting seen too easily. So I didn't really think where to go, so I just kind of looked down here and I saw this, and it looked pretty decent, and I turned up my turtle beaches so I could hear him if he was going to try to come behind me and knife me or whatever. But I just take a look down that aisle, or down that little grassy thing, and I hear him fake defuse. So I look up there and I don't see anything, and then I chuck a grenade, and if you look at it, that grenade was way off, and I was just hoping that that wasn't a real defuse, because he would have easily gotten it. So, I know we can't defuse it, so I run up here, and there he is, running right past me. And I do tend, here's a little tip, if you really want to make it so some guy gets mad and wants to kill you, overshoot him, knife after you kill him, do anything to piss him off. Throw a grenade, throw stuns at him, spin around. If you can get them mad enough, you can get them to leave, or even send you messages, or just shut their Xbox off, and you've seen people do that. So talking about that sniper on defense, that is a perfect example. I see him rushing down A, figure he's going in for the plant, so I just quickly rush to the bomb site to see if I can get him before the plant happens. And I catch him off guard, and I get the 3-1 on him. And that's really useful, especially in team, because you'll sometimes see 1 or 2 guys go, and you can call out whether a guy's rushing or whether a guy's going in a graveyard. And it's just, it'll help your team be successful. Excuse me. But there's the last round right here. Actually, I'm not sure if it was the last, but yeah. I go back here to see if I could see him on top of the car right there, and I don't see him. I probably should have spent a little bit more time looking for him. But then I go back to the part where I think he's pissed off, and I think he's gonna come try to find me. So I kind of just chill right here for a minute, and here he comes right up the aisle. So yeah, there's the 4-1, and that was map 1. I'm going to upload map 2, but if I get some comments or some likes that tell me to commentate on the second one, I will go ahead and commentate on it, but I gotta get both these uploaded real quick because they are disputes, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.